A COVID teacher is about losing his job in New Jersey, and a lot of people are really commenting on that story right now. I think God endowed her so beautifully, and now she's losing her job because she's too beautiful. Man, a lot of things happen in this world, and people are really getting concerned about that. Are we saying that good things are bad, or so? I don't understand. Before I dive in, I want to take out this time to really appreciate you guys for watching my videos and sharing them across social media platforms. Being a part of it has been a blessing and interesting thing for me. And then you can go and check me out on other social media platforms. And if you are new here, click the subscribe button below the bell notification icon. Yes, before I start talking about the story of the COVID teacher and a lot of interesting stories around that, I want you to understand that a lot of people are getting concerned about the rate at which Nigerians are leaving the country, and especially the young people right now, because they are not having interest in the daily activities of this country. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really giving up based on the things I read, I watch on TV, I see daily. I'm really giving up about this country, and now people believe that yes, a person like Peter Obi is going to bring rescue to Nigeria, but they are not willing to give this guy a chance. The political stewards, the political enthusiasts, the political juggernauts are not ready to give in for Peter Obi, and that has been a point of concern. I'm saying that the lives of Atiku Abubakar, the lives of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they should step down for Peter Obi, and the lives of Adeoju and Ishowere, they are still attacking Peter Obi from time to time. Dino Melai, we have a person of Reno Mogre. I think right now I'm giving up, because if Peter Obi does not win as the president of this country, I think a lot of young people will be exhausted. They will not even have a single belief for this country, on this country again, and that is what I believe about that. Yes, some people are really saying that, man, some Nigerians outside this country are suffering and they want to come back home and the rest, but how many percent of them? That is something you need to ask yourself. They are few percent, but I want to give advice to a lot of young people who want to leave this country for good, and who want to go and get find greener pastures. One thing you need to understand before leaving this country: try as much as possible to acquire a skill, because that will give you survival ability when you leave this country, because this country is really messed up. That is something you need to understand, because you can start a business in this country and succeed within the next 3 years, and that is another point. Starting a business, having a capital in this country is more or less something you cannot really kind of think of, where banks are ready to give loan to somebody to buy food, kind of buy basic things with it, and they are not ready to give loan to somebody who wants to do business. That country is a bit backward. Away from that, let's go back to our main discussion right now about a COVID teacher who is about losing her job because she is so beautiful. This story is a bit funny and interesting, and then disturbing at a particular time, because somebody is endowed, like what you're seeing on the screen right now. She's about losing her job. I want to give you the story so that you will get to understand it. Art teacher under fire for voluptuous curves. Her parents accuse her of being a distraction. A New Jersey art teacher is receiving heat from parents at the preschool where she teaches. Her voluptuous curve and figure-hugging dress is the bone of contention. Parents said her curves are a distraction for their children. The teacher is quite popular on Instagram, where she regularly shares photos of herself in class or engaging in other fun activities outside school. Some parents are calling her to be fired or are calling for her to be fired, while others say she should just wear clothes that hide her curves. Under both New Jersey and federal labor law, it would be illegal for a school to fire a teacher based on her physical appearance, which is perhaps why there's been no actions taken against the supposed complaint that have been made in regards to this woman's looks. That is what we are now getting, and I think this is a big interesting story. Sorry, and you have to understand that you are asking somebody, an employer, to fire employee because of the way she looks, and I think that is not proper at all. Preschool children being distracted by COVID lady, and what do they know? I think the parents, they need to say, I think they are making this statement out of envy, jealousy. That is something I believe, out of lust, they are making this kind of statement. These particular actions they are taking against this teacher should be like suspended right now, and I think it's born out of jealousy from the parents, and that is what I believe. A particular mother will just like, man, if my husband come this school, come collect in Peking, or come take come do school run and all those kind of things, make it not go to follow this teacher, so we must call for the sack of this teacher. That is what I'm suspecting right now, but it's unfair to the lady because she didn't create herself. God created her and made her so beautiful. Are you saying that somebody should lose job because she is beautiful? That is what I'm asking right now, and a lot of people are showing concern around this. I think the story is all over social media at a point like this. But my question is, preschool children, they don't know anything about romantic sexy teacher or those kind of thing. That is something I'm saying, but it should be like an injustice on the part of the teacher. Asking the teacher to like cover herself up is an injustice to her, because she want to look beautiful, she want to like be accepted by a lot of people, but people are finding a need to like being jealous, to be jealous of her. That is not right at all. That is one thing I believe. I hope some certain organization, human rights organization, fight for this teacher, because she is becoming a bit helpless right now. That is one thing I believe about that story that is trending, or that has trended on social media, and people are really showing concern about that story. I got the pretty lady we don't like no stress. Yes, before I just want to end it with a particular story from the past, and people are really showing concern about that story. That is Burna Boy dragging Whiskey's FC and dragging Whiskey in the process, and people are really confirming that yes, the statement Stephen Dunn made about Burna Boy is actually true to an extent, if he could come out to make a statement against Whiskey FC in this light. That is what some people are really showing concern about in this particular at this particular time. According to what Burna Boy said, when Wole Soyinka was at an interview, he said something about yes, they removing history from Nigerian school curriculum is actually a disservice to students in Nigeria, and that is what actually generated that. And Burna Boy came out to say, man, I said this in the past, that they need to bring back history into the school, so that we'll learn about ourselves, we'll learn about our struggles, our strength, and the rest, and our spirituality and our origin. And that is a good one. But making a statement that we like kind of go against Whiskey, whom you call your friend, is actually disturbing. According to Burna Boy right now, he said, I said this same thing a while ago, but Whiskey delusional Twitter FC said I was line. Maybe if your true history was taught in your schools, Wizkid would have a smarter Twitter FC instead of idiots like this, and that is quite kind of big to an extent, and people are really showing concern about that. I hope this does not escalate into a fight between Wizkid and Burna Boy at the end of the day. Before I jump off, finally, I want to take out this time to really appreciate you guys for watching my videos and sharing my videos across social media platforms. If you are new here, click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.